because I don't think I haven't used Brita in feels like the whole fucking season.
I know, all the 3 best running backs came out of me and Matt's division.
I don't have.
It went Zeke, Fournette, Gurley. Sammy, I'm back and forth again on Emery. I can't decide because Fournette is obviously good.
Emery's good, bro, but it just depends on how you're gonna run with him. Are you gonna run with him like you do with Fournette, or are you gonna let him go out and run?
No, I'm gonna let him go out and run. I run with Fournette like that because I know I can bulldoze people over, and I find sheer satisfaction out of that.
Yeah.
Watching Fournette bulldoze over poor corners or safeties is the highlight of every game I play.
Let me get Fournette.
You have Gurley.
But could you imagine that 1-2 punch?
And that's
Oh,
the point
baby.
I'm making.
This is gonna be too good.
What, with Brita?
He's so fast.
I cannot wait to hear all of...
I hope he's in the party just so... It's satisfying as hell listening to Mina's bitch.
He was throwing some shade today. He said that...
He's throwing hella shade at you.
Yeah, he said he's gonna slow the game down on you.
You're not gonna like the way he's gonna make you play, is what he said.
I mean, he's gonna probably stack the box and
Am I putting this Band-Aid on her,
out
baby?
routes, and then he's gonna run a cover 2 to guard the out route. It'll be a...
I'm just saying, if he does what he did to me, just run 5 wide. I know you don't pass, but 4 verticals. That man lined up in cover 3 almost all
Thank God
game.
he said 4 verticals, because Joey didn't know what you were saying at first. Actually, no, you do go 5 wide.
Yeah, that's my pass play is 5 wide.
I was gonna say, you're like a different version. You're like a different version of the Wildcat guy.
Dalton, you gonna be on late tonight or no?
Fairly late, yeah. Why, what's up?
Fairly late as in Carson gets off at 10:30.
Yeah. Why, what's
That's
up?
not late for me.
9:30 for you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still working. Corona's
You're
not
not, though.
stopping
You're
this
working
boy.
at home. That's not work.
I still have to put in work.
What? I guess, since you're not gonna be on.
Why? What are you asking for? Because I can arrange my plans.
I just was gonna see if we were gonna get dubs tonight.
We might be able to do that.
No, that doesn't seem great. No, you're not sitting with me.
What's Crystal want you to do?
Watch a movie.
Tell her not
Even
to
though
count her
she
chicken.
wants to wait until 5:30 to say something about a fucking movie.
What movie?
It's just Jumanji, so we could have watched it at all sometime today.
Oh, it's ass.
The whole
new
day
one?
today. Yes,
The new one? It's ass.
It's ass. See, we're not
I've heard it's
watching
good.
it. See?
I haven't
Where's
watched
my
it.
fucking flashlight?
I actually almost on Amazon Prime Video or whatever.
So I called that number back and they didn't answer. I don't know who it was or what they wanted.
No, I've heard
So it wasn't
mixed. I've heard
important.
that it's really good. I've heard it's ass. I never believe people when they tell me reviews.
Yeah, especially Joey. Joey doesn't. Joey thinks he knows.
Fucking throwing shade at fucking
No,
Joey.
I went to the Joker movie with Sammy, and this is what Sammy comes out with. That dude sounded like the Joker when he was laughing. Like,
I
no,
didn't fucking say
that's
that.
exactly what you said. I'm like, no
How
fucking
retarded
shit.
do you
I
think
fucking
I
hope
am?
so.
Is that a rhetorical question? Because I can give you an answer.
Yes, it's rhetorical. No, I did feel stupid because I didn't realize that the little kid was Batman. I didn't realize
Oh my
until later on. That's the only thing.
What?
I'm like, why did
Said his name was Bruce the entire time.
Oh my
I know. I didn't even think about it. I know. I felt stupid about that. But...
Dude, it's so fast. This feels so fucking good.
Joey just creamed in his pants.
It feels.
goodness.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Is this your first game back where you're fully running with Brita?
Correct. Yeah. It was Corey Davis, but
Corey Davis.
Corey Davis tore his shoulder. Now he's back for the playoffs.
Oh, that's right. He's back?
Yeah. Don't ask me how.
How?
He's fully recovered too. It's not like he's...
I am actually angry.
I guess when did he tore? He tore it when I played the computer game for Kenyon Drake. So that would have been, yeah, that would have been when I played. It would have been my second. It would have been my only other user game that I played. Ooh. Or computer game, I mean.
Ready? 60 outlaw, 6-6, bullet high. Go.
Fuck you, Bubba Bolden.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Oh, throw it. Damn it.
Oh, he's been a, well, kind of retarded catching it, but anything other than catching it, that man's been a godsend. And he hasn't even really been bad catching it. He's just pissed me off a couple times because he's dropped open picks.
Wait, why are you practicing against that defense?
Oh, it's a random.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's random. Oh, it's random every time. Okay. I looked. I'm like, yeah, you show him how you can run against a 3-down lineman with one.
I've been trying to get. Oh my god. Some play actions going, but I still have yet to find one that's like. Besides. The one out of Strong is really good.
Dude, I'm actually really happy with my tight end situation here. Custis and Jesse James. It's been amazing. And I didn't realize how young Jesse James was.
I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion.
You think you were there, Mahomes?
My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission, coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't all that lane switching, this is what the game is.
15 lining.
Gotta get my goosebumps going.
That is a terrible pass play. Yo.
Okay.
No.
I'm ready to run through a fucking brick wall now.
The move. That ain't the move.
Did you do the Ray Lewis thing?
Nope, Gus Johnson, Iowa.
Oh, did you ever see the one with Denzel Ward in college where he lit him up? It was a Gus Johnson call, but Denzel Ward lit this dude up. He fumbled, he picked it up, and scored from like 60, 70 yards out. And I can't even remember what he said, but it was like something like, you making barbecue? And you didn't invite me? Rude! Ah, fuck, what did he say?
I'm about to find out.
Yeah, go look it up and send it to me, because it was fucking it's hilarious, but...
It's on. It's right here against Maryland.
Yeah.
Oh!
That's what he said. That's fucking awesome. Hurt my feelings.
God, he lit that man up. I remember that play too.
On the ready.
You want to look up some great shit? Look up Gus Johnson like NCAA tournament. It's like Xavier and Kansas State or something like that. Look up his calls on that. Oh, they were exhilarating, dude.
Hell, Xavier versus Kansas State. That's one of the top ones too. Jess Johnson best calls. How about that?
No, yeah. Do it a little louder. I can't hear. I need to.
Who's that?
Oh, that's Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, that's Isaiah Thomas.
Down. 60 outlaw. Bravo. Lead grip. Lead grip.
Oh, actually.
Hey, orbit.
Gonzaga, UCLA. I remember this one.
I do too, actually.
Baby.
Set. 10-2 soft. Pilot 64 weak. Hey, Alpha now. Set. 70.
Was that wasn't when Love was there, right? No.
No, who was on that team? It was
Gonzaga had
Darren
that fucking
Collison.
long-haired dude.
yeah, Adam Morris.
This is the defense.
Gator. Set, go.
Morrison. That's who that kid was.
Yeah, Adam Morrison.
Come on, set. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I ain't a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the board is my home and there's so many mil. Cause bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm starting to get slaves and vessels alone. They showing me love for my city. They ain't saying hippies. Women like me, you know what I'm about. I'm not. The stereotypes, they do not fit me. I'm bigger than
Alright, what defense you run 3-4 or you run out of nickel, right?
No, I run 3-4.
Fair?
Yeah.
That's it.
Here we go. 50.
Are you practicing against my defense right now? Oh, Joey, one step at a time, man.
Just give my defense or give my offense all the looks, you know?
Hey, I'll say against you, I run different defenses.
I'm trying to get these oh fuck. Those option routes don't ever fucking do what I want them to do.
Oh, you got shit on right there.
Dude, he was mad during this Xavier game.
Right? That Xavier State game, he was lit.
Go now. 10
That was wild. I forgot about how crazy that game was.
He's gonna do it himself.
X3. 218 chopper.
Who is that tight end? Father Ingram?
That's Evan Ingram's dad.
Father Ingram.
Father Ingram. Ingram. Yeah, Ingramke?
Look at that name. Father Ingram.
I'm gonna go look at how to fucking pronounce that.
Fotheringham.
Fotheringham. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of cum.
Hey, scene 6. Scene 6.
You out.
Kill. Hey, box drop. Bam. Lock it. 61. Matchbox light. Check. Hey, Delta. Leo.
Yeah, I hope Nina's joins this party. That way Joey can hear the excuses.
60 or 66. Pull it high. Big grip.
Oh, he's online. Just got online.
Ready? 18 Gator. Down. 8, read.
Alright, let's do it, he says.
Let's give it. Holy! Let me watch that. That was the triangle. Holy shit! That wasn't even. What the fuck?
Thanks to the go. Holy shit.
He threw it right to the safety.
Oh, it's gonna be a fun game if Jake Fromm's gonna have a couple of those.
Oh my god.
Set. 10-2 stop. Smooth.
Out. Slant. Should work.
What is Jake Fromm up to now?
An 80.
We go. 70.
But I don't know if it's a boosted 80 or if that's his overall. The morale.
You're 16 and 15 in the 15 and 1. Sure, probably close.
Sweat. But yeah, I like him. Plays perfect, except for sometimes just
I feel that.
fucks it like a retard.
Oh, it's really bad. Oh my god. So you know, in like a 5 wide formation, there's 3 guys on the right, 2 guys on the left. Let's just say for this one, Dalton. So on this one, his slot guy on his left, he put on a streak, and he was about 15-20 yards downfield. He threw it, and he threw it directly straight to a cover 3 at the safety.
Oh yeah, I watched the play.
Oh, you watched it? Okay. I
You
didn't
got that
watch
off? Damn.
it. I don't think I've ever seen a throw that bad.
Ready. Fight.
Just said heavy pressure, inaccurate.
Oh shit, this guy is 6'4". You need to eat food, huh? You're hungry. Oh, forgot to feed you.
Get rid of a lot of these. Holy shit. Oh, unhook the trailer, Jake.
You can't run that. You're gonna be down to your backup.
I was not expecting. Sweat's taking no chills for practice. Oh, that's funny.
I need to switch.
Haywood. Go.
I want to play Munich so bad. Just so simple stuff. I know how to play him.
Again, I can't guarantee the dub until I'm winning.
Winning? Yeah.
Yep.
You guys usually play pretty close, though, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, the past 2 games, been well.
Well, you blew him out once.
Blew him out in the playoffs. Yeah, he did not come with his A game.
But you guys had a tie, though. I remember that one.
Yeah, that was shouldn't have been a tie though. Tannehill overthrew a wide open Moss, and he picked it in overtime, and then we just ran the clock out.
Joey,
It was.
we were at that game watching.
It was
You
an
guys
overthrow
had-
by Tannehill. He was wide fucking open.
Wait, was that the one you were hammered in?
No, he got hammered afterwards.
Yeah, I got hammered
We got
afterwards.
hammered afterwards. Actually, wait, which night was that?
It was about 3 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago.
Oh, no,
because
it was
next
way
week-
longer.
Yeah, I ruined my perfect season with the frickin' tie. And I had to take a 4-cell. Latino chops.
Why did you pronounce it?
Why did you get
said
real
in-
Hispanic when you said that?
No, he said in your chops.
what his name is.
In yo chops.
And yo chops.
I don't know why it bothered me so much that you
Overwhelmingly white. You're overwhelming white man.
Still mine.
He is. He said, "Let's get it."
Oh. Oh, damn. Okay.
What?
Going real quick.
Oh, did it go like right away?
Yeah.
Well, fuck, I'm turning mad now if I'm going to YouTube and I'm setting this up on my TV.
Yeah, I got it up on my TV right now.
He's changing up his offense. Here we go. Oh, no. Yellow against the white, though? That might be ugly. Hold up. I'm not playing yellow. You need to be playing with white.
Who gives a fuck? Just beat it.
Well, yeah, but...
That's ugly.
No, not ugly. It's gonna be hard to see. Both are bright colors.
Good.
It's like fucking the Cowboys' home jerseys are fucking white. When you play
I hope you and I run into this dilemma, because if you change your uniform, I'll change mine.
No, you better go the all black, and I'll go the all yellow, and we'll be good.
What if I go all red?
You can go all red. I don't care. It's easier to see you eat dust than that way.
Oh.
Bro, you got shit. You do shit talking before you even get there. I hope Muniz wipes the floor with you.
He could. It's not out of the realm of possibility. We'll just see how this game goes. In LA,
I hope Rita breaks.
Yo, don't they know the coronavirus is out?
And I hope you still win. Because I'm gonna
these people give zero fucks right now. They're rooting on their
Between the
team.
Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Rams. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Gun pack trips, huh? Ready, super switch. God damn it.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Mixon.
Oh, come on, hit stick. Come on, that's Enforcer.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. They'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon.
Wow.
5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
There's an example of
You know, I knew a screen was coming, or I thought a screen was coming.
Stop saying you know a screen's coming.
Down in distance and made sure they didn't get anywhere near that.
I did.
Yeah, they were sniffing
You just like, is that your first thing? Well, this could be a screen.
And then a likely 3 and out
Yeah.
to start.
Yeah, I love
Every
the way
single
they
play,
rallied
this
to
could
the
be a screen,
football,
this could be a
got to
screen.
him,
We
and
thought
made
that
sure
could
they
be
gave up much run after catch.
It's true.
That's what I feel like you do.
All right, let's
You
see.
don't know it's coming.
It crosses my mind. Let's just put it that way. Oh,
There you
what
go.
the fuck? That's looking juicy.
A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now it's Breida. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
Set up. 18 Gator. Hey, Echo.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Back to throw. And he's got him in. Corey Davis. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one.
You also,
third down, they give you underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Wait. I'm the number 1 seed in the other one. I just locked it up.
Yeah.
Don't even have to play
I told you that.
No, like I have.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Nunez has the same record.
Now back to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
That was cover 2, bro.
Set up shop at their 46-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. A gain of 3, second down. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7.
Damn, I just beat you. Take him off autopilot.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Oh, yeah. I will.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Let me just pause the game.
That's good for Rams. First down.
60 out long. Get your weapon.
Everyone got 4.
Shoot.
On the delay, here's Breida. Inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Turbo.
It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
My Breida's tired.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and
Actually, I don't know what I want to do.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
This is Breida on the draw. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
first and goal at the 2-yard line.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal.
245, yeah.
They'll try and pound it in with Dre. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards holds out as his guys are able to strike first here in
look
this
up.
opening quarter.
Great
The papers this week, it was all talk about how big of a game this was. Of course it is. It's the playoffs. It's the divisional round. But they handle it well. They score.
Anything but spin cycle.
Did. Plenty of confidence exuded on that drive. No nerve
Whenever I
showing.
whenever I use the spin, it literally is do a hit
They are in
stitch.
control.
Coming from the
After the
like,
touchdown,
spin in,
wants to kick it off.
and then just flatten.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh,
and all that work, but he stopped
you ain't
where he
getting off your
ultimately would have
kickoff.
been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
I'm out.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Rams 7, Packers nothing.
Ready, ready. 60 Pittsburgh. 54. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
On second down, Mixon. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
What's in your search history?
I think I like your answer better than my wife.
Looking to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
Oh, yeah.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have.
What is BC Vision?
I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Black cock vision. Confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
He's getting scored in the eyes.
That's what I was thinking. I don't want to say it, but
Drop to throw. He's going deep for
Are you talking about football?
Yeah. And that is
That's an offensive pass interference.
First down, but he couldn't reel it in. Earlier in the quarter, when the defense was keen on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield.
That receiver definitely grabbed onto the defender.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots downfield, you open the eyes of the defense to what you could do to them, and that may open some things up for you offensively.
Backcourt. It's not basketball. Again, you fucking idiot.
Oh, Jalen, come on, dude. That's you, bro. That's you.
He could not hang on. It's third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle.
All right.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Joe Mixon. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
Facing him, huh?
Breida. This guy's going for it.
He doesn't. I have
He doesn't
Breida.
throw tacklers like that.
Yeah,
He just doesn't get tackled.
Yeah, he just outruns
Breida throws tackles. I can promise you
They're
that.
going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th
be more
down.
specific.
Going for it on 4th, huh?
They're indeed going for it as they
really screwed up against the roof. What he's doing right now,
so certainly an interesting call there to go
honest,
for.
if you go
the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Yep, that's why I don't say anything about it.
Let's implement it, yeah. Because if somebody, that's the thing, it technically is against the rule, so somebody else will bitch about it if they're doing it. You know what I mean? That and what was the other one, Joey?
No, John was throwing this at it because hurry up.
Oh, hurry up, running, hurry up.
On first down, here's Breida.
Well, that does choose the game.
And then a hit stick comes and you fumble, and then all of a sudden you get
okay, hey, Breida breaks tackles, guys. Breida breaks tackles.
Yeah. Oh my God!
Let's go!
48 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Well, you don't need to watch it.
And
He
on
just had
that
a good
long
game.
run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
My baby
After
boy.
the touchdown, Lutz to
Good
kick
old
it
Lord
off.
Matthew.
Somebody called me over an hour ago.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
How desperate do you want her home?
I don't really want home, so. Yeah, she's strong.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 2nd and 4. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Box a turning, dude.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Come on, man.
Midfield before
stuff's that hole.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
I'm okay
Jessica,
with the call.
don't worry about
I
it.
actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores.
It's a video game. It's not real
I
life.
would continue to go
It means
in
it's
that
not
direction.
gay.
It was super gay. Let's be honest about that.
This
Oh, yeah.
offense is
I
finding
forgot.
its
No
legs
homo.
now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Whoa, what are you doing with this team?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man, Robbie Anderson.
I'm interested. Oh, Sam, you're back. Antonio Callaway.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Like I said, he's just raw right now.
Let's go!
In his
No, my
tracks
name's
behind the
Dalton.
line
My
of
last name's
scrimmage.
Anderson.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead,
That's what
didn't go
pops
their
up on
way,
my
did it?
map.
Now
My
defense sold
map
out for
team,
the
so
run.
that's
Worked out
fine.
well. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman.
That's just a starting point, too.
He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Let's go, D.
Or you.
Michael, 54. What's the curl? What's the back?
Out of the gun now on third down. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively brings up fourth down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you.
What'd
They're
you say you
physical
were
group,
looking
and we
for,
just saw it there on that play.
You're trying
He
to
came
build an
in, made
offense
the
like the other league?
contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Do I risk it?
It's a great conversation we just had.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. They'll drop the throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense,
the way that
but don't back off at all. Don't
I thought
start
Tackle's
looking
going
at
to
the
get that guy
clock.
out there,
Don't
and the
start
guy was
thinking
going
about,
to go
hey,
for
just
goal.
take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
This is Breida. Good cover defensively
got
as
that
they get
GG
to him
juke
just
move,
beyond the
though.
45 after the juke. The Packers going to use one of their
Well,
timeouts.
right now, Jeff.
As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third
We'll be
down.
good by the offseason. We can't trade right now. But, I mean, Jameer Bird's good too. He's one of the fastest in the game. It's just later. I didn't think he would. 28.
The play action
Probably
fake. They'll look to
98
throw.
speed or 97 speed, something like that.
And
Yo,
the throw there gonna
accurate
be
my
incomplete.
ass.
A hat tip to P.J. Williams there defensively, making sure that
Right
one
to
didn't
you,
find
dude.
its
You're
target.
sitting in that
So it looked
gap.
like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an
How did he not
effort to get his
intercept
hand
that?
on that
I don't
one.
know. I don't know
Knock
why
it
it was
away.
bad throw
It
either.
brings up a
He
fourth
was
down
coming with
decision.
his hand outstretched from 5 yards away looking to bat that down. He had no desire to catch it.
Jesus Christ, guys. Who the fuck keeps texting me? Oh, it's a group chat. No, it's just vibrating on this damn table next to me.
You got a
Super
vibrator out, you're stuffing holes.
Stuffing holes, yeah.
Yikes, buddy.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football?
Yeah.
What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to
Should've been a
basics is
fourth down.
usually your answer.
40
And make
yard
sure you
out.
find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Yeah, here's Goodwin. That's probably why he tried to air it out. Just Goodwin's fast.
Mike 5-4. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You bet.
Second and 10. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. He'll look to throw. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This quarterback now just 6 of 15 through the air. Not good, but first and 10 here. They'll look to throw.
He's a linebacker.
That's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back
strong safety.
and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what?
Creates
Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Back to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He gets it to Brown, complete. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
I don't know if he has enough time to spike it. Is it not?
16. 12-second runoff.
They'll look to throw here.
Ooh.
Open man is Higgins.
All right, he's got it.
He is out of bounds inside the 35.
Shit.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
When's that going to get shut out?
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch.
I couldn't pull that yet.
They'll set up a throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Take your points, Muniz.
Yes.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Out route. Van Der Esch did not. Too busy messing with the inside.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them. Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
I thought that stutter stuff was going to work.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Once again, they run with Green on 1st down. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch left. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the Packers Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Credit that sack to Jabal Sheard. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Running from the shotgun with Drake. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Okay. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming.
61-yard field goal?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away.
Come on.
Now the question is,
there's no way.
Step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Come on, set. 50, play. Watch the run. Check them, set. Run up.
Mixon with a first down carry. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Oh, gotcha. You just guessed on it. Yeah.
They'll set up to throw. Going for the deep ball. And
Thank God.
Incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Ever seen that animation on Facebook where both go for like
Naeem Hines, his first carry. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
I just hope I don't give up a one-play touchdown.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
54 Mike, 54 Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers.
You wouldn't let me click on either.
Robbie Anderson, 36 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. The fly route works for TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone.
There we go.
And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
The breedster.
Brodia?
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Yikes.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Damn, I didn't even think we got up to 26.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Oh, my God. This man is unstoppable.
10 for touchdown, LA. A great play there. The second touchdown of the afternoon.
Man.
And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
The week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
I would have got 10, but... one got to beat, Sammy. You better be fucking ready. One guy to beat.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Yeah, where's Jamal? Does he still have Jamal?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown.
Everyone got a pick.
I don't have scrubs other than
strong Y.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
All right, we're gonna try this one. I hope the guy doesn't get
no
one
gain.
touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Match coverages is kind of match coverage. Out of cover 3.
Right there, 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Let him know. Ready, go.
Oh, damn.
To throw. But it's Goodwin.
We play to win.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I could probably watch that.
I think me and Dalton have had like 7 trades.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
It's worth it, let me tell you.
Yeah, I can roll with that, because if I'm really hurt, I don't think I'm going to hurt that bad after this year. I think that I just need to have a line really by next year. But this offseason, hopefully hit that. I just got to make the trade with.
And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Andrew, I just knocked out
about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in.
Oh my God, he's butt naked.
Hey, my 7. Step.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, eluding the pressure. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Geno Atkins forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack.
Like, what information are you wanting?
On 2nd down, a run with Breida.
Yeah, so what you want to do is
he'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. He digs him partway out of the hole that they're in. It's an 8-yard gain, and it makes it 3rd and 12.
He has to wait until the off-season comes where he can see the...
A real threat. This is 3rd and long. They stay on the ground again.
Oh, there's Jamal.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
Burritos, dude.
And Lutz puts this one
When's the last time you fumbled bread?
And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
He does. He is weak to stripping. I know that.
The last time I saw Breida fumble was when I did it. And it was the first run of the game.
It's Khalil Mack. Yep. That was
Khalil's the most OP fucking end
sad.
in this game. So
the Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
All right.
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Really cute. Yeah, can you not touch my TV right now?
Touch it.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Really touches Breida.
Steps away.
No, you need to. That TV's a cheat code. It tells you where all the holes are.
Are you kidding me? This is so stupid.
Strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the
How is that
possibility
not a pick?
and they were more than ready for it.
Okay.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
That's definitely going to say BT Blackhawk.
Pass here now is 2nd and 10. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Have got it going the other way, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes.
That is some nutty shit.
Symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Second down this big.
He hit his lineman, and my left end got the ball. Oh shit!
That's a bullshit.
That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
All right, this
first down run got 5.
No.
Here's 2nd and 5.
When he comes out in this shit, you just gotta run draw.
So,
they run again with Breida. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And he keeps calling him Dan.
The Rams on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Shut up.
Now a draw play with Drake.
My name's whatever you want.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a yard, and it brings up over.
Samuel.
After a play like this.
Yeah, my dad and Sam. Sam.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control.
That's an N.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
There's an N in it.
There's an N.
Oh, it's a B. It's a B. Ham.
What is it?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word.
Ketchup and onions.
I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession.
Then it made a noise.
Yeah, I like your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And it was the guy behind
Once
you.
again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Damn, I haven't seen that movie forever.
Out to his left. He's
I've only
going
seen the
deep for
fucking
Brown.
Catalina linebacker canceled me for fucking all
It's a
week.
big play that time for the Packers.
Those receivers are catching
42
dumb
yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. 2nd and 14. He's going to let it fly. And that
Darwin, you're just a goon.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
And that's exactly what he looked like when he was 9 now, yeah. That's exactly what he looked like.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown.
Darwin's just going for heads now. He wasn't even going for that fucking
ball. Tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line.
Pretty aggressive.
I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit.
You gotta go potty?
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit
by the time I get back,
and picking up the first down.
I'm just going to take my dog.
2nd and 4. And he's got it. It's caught for
Andrews, that
Packers
is your
touchdown.
fucking zone, bro.
Marquise Goodwin there to make the grab. And the Packers get a score closer. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. That one looks like he'll throw here.
That was only the big play.
And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter.
Are you fucking serious?
NFL. The Rams are victorious
those
here
would do
as
the
we say
sacks,
so long from Exposition Park in LA.
That's what I call my penis. much did that cost? Oh, must be nice to be a nurse practitioner. Alright, advanced week.
Whatever it takes to win. Donald Lewis is a 70 overall now, big boy.
Bro, Michael Warren has... Let's go! Michael Warren got the upgrade after last week. Oh my god, thank god.
I don't even remember how it would... I know Danderson likes to pass, so this will be interesting.
250 rushing yards against me says otherwise.
My whole attitude in this game is just gonna be one through a motherfucker's face.
We won't have they won't have Antonio Callaway for this game, which is definitely gonna affect the game plan. Doesn't he have Tyreek, Mike Evans?
Yeah. It eliminates the fact that he has Tyreek Hill, Jalen Reagor, and fucking Mike Evans.
Oh shit.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin, but he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your fifth grand. Run it up, 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 count it up.
Oh, you want Shaquem Griffin?
50s and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause her like she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, Matt, mate.
What's up?
Shaquem Griffin just got another speed upgrade.
Fucking serious?
Yeah, you want him?
Yeah, I wanted him a long time ago, bitch.
I know you did. So I'm asking, do you want him?
What do you want for, at what price?
We'll see. I think tonight we'll do it. He's got 92.
Oh my god, yes, I want him.
Don't get mad that I'm asking you.
Yes, I'm mad because you fucking took him when I wanted him earlier. But it was probably better him going in your hands before me anyways, because you upgraded the fuck out of him. He get any picks though? I mean, he only got one hand. How's that work? Is all of his catches one-handed catches? The announcers always say, with the one-handed catch.
No, when he got that pick, I lost my shit. Like, Good. They probably did. What?
Jalen Merrick got Defensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, the 100-yard pick six was huge.
He's doing. That's what you buttered the toast. You never know. Matt Bretta's.
I don't know what that means.
Shut the fuck up. No one likes you.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great color coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable, they sweet as apple juice.
Doing the Super Bowl, that's what it should be. The league avatar.
I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you want?
That bitch is an ocean.
I chose an athlete, competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your
oh no, I don't want to see that. I think it's huge. Yeah, I don't see that. Okay.
For the wrong reasons.
Oh, I forgot that.
Can't let these frauds beat us.
The group chat. Sammy said let's run it, and I said literally, and I was gonna at Danderson, but
oh yeah, that would just be stupid. That would be really good.
I know.
Is there any way to see like the pending release? I don't think there is. Yeah, like pending. Okay. Yeah, wait. Oh, you have to go to like the actual contracts part, not the roster. Salaries. Okay, well, good for them. Redskins. Oh, zero years. Oh, you're good, babe. You can take away unless you want. You can like stop that.
Interceptions. I got 34. And Colts have 46. Fuck. 37.
Somehow, 3 people from the fucking NFC South made it though.
Sammy, you are slacking this year on takeaways. Holy shit.
I had 5 fucking games.
Oh, okay, yeah. Forgot about that.
Which is very annoying.
You beat me by 1 sack though, so your user's just a little slightly better.
Oh, You gotta resign Duke Johnson Jr. What about Melvin Ingram? Oh yeah, let's have you.
Where did Dalton go? Oh, I was saying. Dude, I was saying that about Joe Mixon. Like, Joe Mixon's shedding everything right now. This is retarded. And then legit, Matt Breida just busts one off the next drive. Oh, man. Breida did win me that game. That's for sure. Yeah, catching it with. Yeah. There was that one dude. I think you got Marquise Brown, right? Where I thought you actually had it because the animation took forever for Derwin to strip the ball out. Like, and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding. Yeah. And then my Bradley Anee got that pick. What the fuck happened there? Did that hit off your line? Yeah. Oh, okay. Because I thought you. Maybe Nick. You were dotting.
Let me find out my team ballin'. You look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
You don't like Montez Sweat? He's good. I mean, I'm glad I boosted him. He's definitely. And now he's got Enforcer too, so I'm a happy individual. Yeah, and this one. Yeah. I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. Oh yeah, Jamal. I was literally saying, dude, where the hell's fucking Jamal? I haven't seen him all game. And then the smacked. I thought you'd pick up. I was running draws the entire time, but. Oh, okay.
Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
So I know what I don't know of the defense, but I know what the defense's like plan is. Like they're supposed to run first, and that's why they're getting there so fast, but. Mm-hmm.
God damn, why am I still in this game?
That would be a good guess.
Yeah, what makes you guess run a lot?
Well, you ready?
I'm loading up Madden right now.
Alright. I wish you luck, dude.
Whatever, I'm gonna be destroyed by Frida. Hey, I'm fine with a third place finish.
I thought you were about to say force win.
I'm fine with that too.
Do you believe in a higher game?
No, actually I don't.
You're ready to start.
I pray to multiple gods, not just one.
What if
I'm the Madden god.
The Madden gods. Alright, so right now, if it's the first play fumble by Breida, Danderson's winning. That's what the precedent is set. So.
My goal is I'm trying to run through running backs, so that 97 hit power safety is coming for the knees of Breida and Drake.
Better have unfakeable.
Does have... No, he doesn't. Unfortunately. Wish he had a force though.
Can you stream Bolton?
I'm the one that has to, right? I'm away.
I just want to watch you on Twitch.
Still streaming
on my YouTube.
I'm in my... Clear upgrade, and popping up. Alright. Good start to this.
Yeah, I don't know how Matt Breida didn't get Offensive Player of the Week. Gave it to Fournette.
How much did Breida rush for?
I don't know. It felt like a lot.
What?
He's trying to gain that. He's trying to gain that rushing title last game. Make up for the whole season.
Yeah, considering Udeki didn't even play me to win, he played me to stop Fournette. Which is annoying as fuck. The last game of the season. Yeah, I got both offense and defense, and so did Sammy. You haven't been on at all. That I've seen. He was on earlier today, joined our party for like 5 minutes and then left.
Olympic Committee has requested to the IOC that the 2020 Olympics be suspended.
That what? They be suspended?
That would be a bitch. Training for 4 years.
Yeah, but what would they suspend it to? Well, I mean, the Olympics is a little more like set time cycle than. I mean, it's every 4 years, so if you think about it, if they suspend it, well, if they do that, then it's only less training time for the next Olympics.
They just continue the 4 year, well, once they start it back up, it'll be another 4 years.
I guess then they just have a shortened training period for the next one for the 2024 Olympics. Then.
Oh, you missed it, Anderson. My defensive coordinator said, "Don't worry, Antonio Callaway is not going to be playing the game." So.
Oh well, yeah, that's probably because he has a dislocated hip.
I'm like, don't you have Tyreek Hill and Mike Evans? And the fucking rookie? Yeah, he's a rookie. What?
Second year, but yeah, I'm glad that they're worried about
the fourth string. Was he a fourth string?
Yeah, he's my fourth string.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
That's around 26-yard line.
Let's go. 50. Plant.
Interesting.
Hey, check.
They'll begin the drive with Breida.
Oh, I was about to lose my fucking mind if it happened on the very first play.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Fuck this, Anderson 06.
Go.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Breida. And an alley to run.
No!
A huge play that time for the Rams. Give him 53 yards on the ground. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. They'll try again for Drake. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal, it's Drake. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
You guys see the Rams' new logo?
The kick by Lutz is good.
Dumb as shit. They could have done a lot more with
in the
it.
postseason magnified. And
Well, what am I going to do now?
They didn't get the touchdown.
Antonio Callaway is my kick returner.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette.
Yo, Tyreek Hill in this league has mods.
After
What?
a gain of 2 out to the 27.
No, he's double me. No, in
They tried a quick
the league I'm about to play
inside,
in.
but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun give to Fournette. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 and the 34.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Jackson.
Oh, my God, Fournette.
Incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Kidding me.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They run with Breida. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw.
Get that ball!
He lost the football.
Damn it!
The ball comes free. It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
Breida was just on the fucking ground.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well.
Dude.
So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Watch QB drop.
From the gun, Jackson. Throw caught here by Bird.
Damn.
So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
What? I forgot you don't have a good QB.
Better.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's make these big cut off.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That's the good news for them.
Come
now. It's 4th
on.
down.
This game's ridiculous.
The opportunity
You of all people
to change
should be saying
momentum.
that.
Big play, right in
That
his
should have been
hands.
picked.
Unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense at that fell harmlessly to the ground. Sheds off the tackle. A big boot that time. 57 yards. The official
This game's
distance.
ridiculous. I tried telling you that.
He was on his head. Like, he was...
I can't take this game seriously right now.
He was on his head.
Shit.
He was down. I touched him when his elbow was down.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
Leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Breida. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Here we go. 8, read. You
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Defense doing good.
Shit. You're gonna fire.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility
What the fuck was that, Tyree?
Get up, get up!
There's my quarterback problem right there.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
shit, you didn't get a fire
like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This one caught by Davis. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brom has no fucking...
His sets of really good
marker by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
He's just other intangibles are fucking.
That will give DeBreda and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Fake spike.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Rams on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
I wasn't done making my fucking adjustment.
5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Well, nothing complicated about that. That's old school power football.
Before I made all my adjustments.
And that's the key to everything, right? Sometimes we try and do too many things. Just hand it to the big guy and let him go forward.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Jackson. His throw incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Damn it, let me switch to my guy.
10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Sammy, are you playing the Broncos?
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken at the 3.
Off your fucking... All right.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I already told you earlier.
Yeah, he's my, I think, left outside linebacker, but he's
about
not
set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And we don't
I've been trying to upgrade his block shed
time,
just so I can have another linebacker that's block shedding.
No, but hold on, let me finish. Okay. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
I did not.
Got 9 seconds to fix it, you know.
Now Jackson on first down, being chased out left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
Doesn't have anything,
it's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here.
Why didn't you leave? Why didn't you leave?
Huh?
You should have hurdled.
I'm not that fucking dumb.
Should have hurdled.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
If I have nothing to lose at the end of the game.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson.
Yeah, I'll do it for the fumble.
They sack him back right around the 44.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
End of the year, I'll be all right.
This defense just seems to be
playing
playing with so
complete
much
ACL tear
confidence
after
right
roll
now.
of fucking Cam Newton at the end of the year.
And they're getting
Or
out.
for the beginning of next year.
Check, watch 54, watch 54.
On 3rd down, Jackson airing this one out for Evans. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Give it a try.
I'm surprised that animation, you know, like Cam Newton would do that, like QB sneak wise. That's not a thing.
Boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit.
For a fucking 99 overall wide receiver, Mike Evans, you'd think he'd be able to fucking catch a contested ball.
They can't manage.
But that was also in
the LA offense ready to go for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
But maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
50 seconds. Hey, man, watch the boot, Get it.
They'll keep it on the ground again here.
What the fuck are you?
And he's
got
daylight.
bum.
It's a foot race.
You never run command. That's like the golden.
I didn't mean to.
That's the golden rule of Madden. You never run command. It never works.
I wasn't run committing.
How did they get that done?
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
All right, Coach, thank you. We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship.
Dude, those
game.
animations where the lineman grabs him and then hucks him 6 yards forward. Just over everyone. Just, so satisfying. Fucking bailout button.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Yikes.
7 yards there and a first down.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Jackson on first down. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker,
Good
Jalen
job,
Smith.
Sweat.
And he will score. Touchdown.
No, Sweat got the block.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth.
They actually, you know, they normally just sit there and walk.
And while they won't just empty the
don't have
bench
nothing to
just
fucking do. They're
yet,
just like,
if you're
good
a
job,
backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over.
Well, Anderson, it was a good game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Leapfrog anytime.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You played all season for this game. How do you feel?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's going to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown.
That would hurt.
Right back out there doing the things that he does
you did a
best.
pretty good job stopping it.
That taking care of the ball
Your user was off. Oh god.
Back to those defensive backs.
Your user was bad.
Former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Now this is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout. Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Oh my God!
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yards.
That is some fucking Madden
he's not
bullshit.
deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is
That's good. I got that there.
He goes down.
It'll
go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop
I saw you
it.
at the last second switching to the backside receiver.
I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54.
To try again after the sack. Jackson dancing to his left.
What?
A nice job of eluding
That's
the pressure there, scrambling
hit.
for 11. I thought they were going to sack him there.
Dude,
like
he's
they
going to
did
be
on
ready to
first
run.
down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability
He will
to
be
take
ready
off,
soon.
not only
That
did he
wasn't
get
as good as
back,
Jake Fromm's
he
run,
got a little
though.
bit extra.
I'm pretty sure the folks dude fired his that D tackle.
Throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Yeah.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Third one.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through.
Okay.
And the
I figured out how to block that shit.
3. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit...
I came out and block and changed it.
He got the fourth thing against me last time. Can he not play or what?
Much kicking a field goal? Does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get
opening, and there he goes.
That's fucking
20,
stupid.
10, touchdown, LA. He goes 95 yards.
You know what's even more infuriating about the season is that when you didn't have Breida, you had all CPU games, so you didn't have, it didn't hurt you at all.
I mean, they are clicking
I was
every single cylinder.
Even with Corey Davis out, I think I had 3 CPU games.
And how about the extension of the lead? This one felt a lot like, you remember Seattle, Denver, Super Bowl?
Those were a struggle, though, with Kenyon Drake without a jukebox.
See
He
how it
ain't
was already
Breida.
firmly in control?
Like some of those runs where you're
they
just
feel
like,
they can't be caught.
I had
Yeah, they are
just a bit
firmly
more
in control right now.
He's glitchy.
About
Okay.
set to begin
You
their
have-
next
you have the
drive.
other
The
league with
Falcons
him, so-
offense at the line.
Yeah, you'll
They've
be
gotta dig
fine.
down
Yeah, I know.
deep.
That's why.
I mean,
That's why
they
I
need
can't. I'm not
something
mad
right
at
now, really
Breida. I
anything
can't
to
be
cling
mad
on
about
to this
Breida because I
offensive
have to.
number.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an
I'm not
offensive
mad at all
coordinator
about
and
this
his
game.
and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group,
I was salty as
going
fuck that
over
I lost to
adjustments,
Brady.
and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up! Let's get moving, guys!"
What the fuck?
You think you might have turned it on us too?
Yeah,
You
but
like
right
that
now,
thing?
whatever was said hasn't been working.
Nasty.
It's a gain of 13 and a
Oh
first
my
down for
god.
Atlanta. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there.
Well,
He's
I got
had
my
trouble
highlight
with
of the game.
interceptions
Alright,
in
I
this
can go to
game
bed
there.
at night.
Hits his guy out in the
night.
flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and
No,
offensive coordinators
no
talk
way.
about
What's
in
sweat
your
speed?
progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game,
not
it was
real life speed. There's
touchdown
no way.
or interception.
Yeah, Breida
Now
doesn't
you
have
get to the
99
check
speed
down,
in
a
real
nice safe
life.
throw.
Does he have 99 speed in this?
No, I think
only got a
boosted
yard.
right now,
Here's
yeah.
second and 9.
Watch 54. Three buzz.
Jackson now.
God.
Operating from the gun. Throwing left side, it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 43. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. On first down there, but it's
No, with
incomplete.
Birdie, there was that one yesterday where he threw it right to my middle safety. He bats it down right to his guy,
So that means they
and
have
that
to win the
just
50-50
summed it up
balls. They've got to go
so.
up with the defender
Oh, I was just
and
like,
find a way
God.
to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Jackson now on second and 10.
Oh, I was going to hurdle that
play. As he's going to be taken down.
I'd already made up my mind I was
That's the second
hurdling.
sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
To throw on third down, Jackson. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion.
Actually.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
Did he just predict you getting a touchdown?
It's on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Right.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them
said
with a 3rd and 3.
You're going to throw this pick to you.
54 right there. 54 Mike.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter, his 2nd sack of the night.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
We better than that.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it is incomplete.
Both of our
The
guys
Falcons
have
go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said,
you hesitated just enough.
These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
No!
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Where the fuck?
Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Oh, he's just supposed to hit him on the God. Damn it.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner.
Yay,
you
one
and I do a lot
turnover.
of games, and
He was
I can't
supposed to
tell
throw
you
that
how
when he
many
was
guys
cutting
look
in.
to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
First down, Atlanta.
On the ready. Mike forward. Here we go. Here ready go. Here we go. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. He'll get this into the hands of Bird.
That was a possession catch. I don't know how the fuck I got.
To the 25. A good
He held him up. He held him up to get
combined on those
killed.
last two plays.
Yikes.
Back-to-back
Right.
good plays have them on the move on first down.
You must
Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Falcons.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Push him back. Push him back.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
You know what the worst part of that
takes a peek.
is I only have,
4
with
yards on that
Callaway
last
hurt, I only
completion,
have
so
4
that
receivers.
sets up 2nd and 6.
Now it's
So
just
Jesse
Evans.
James is in now, my backup tight end.
Now it's Jackson. Flush towards
Get out of my way, I wanna hurt you.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Forced
Oh, I
out to
missed.
his left. And the Atlanta Falcons are in for the touchdown. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they
Bro,
were
did
one
you
of
see how
destiny
high his
all
hurdle was,
season
though?
long.
Yeah,
They
that's
made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the
I might start
NFC.
using that.
Okay, you gotta find that like a QB draw play. Try
Very
it.
much in their
That's what
future.
you should be running, dude. Why
Starting to book
aren't you
those
running
tickets.
QB draws?
Extra point good by Prater. And that will get
He's
him
a
one
74
closer.
overall quarterback.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I thought it was going to be...
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it.
How many
It's
plays
just
ago
all
did
window
Tyreek hurt his
dressing at
arm?
this point. Got me thinking, what's
Like two
the
or
biggest
three.
blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70.
Whoa, Jake.
In the NFL in the 2017
Fucking lightning
season.
in a bottle.
Those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles for Miami.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Bravo! 50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to go.
Now back to throw. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line.
Did you give him a
Not totally
visor?
home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Bubba Bolden, I know that you went in there at the beginning of the year.
Look to throw. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
I've never seen anybody just automatically have a visor.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And now he'll tuck it and run.
Van Der Esch. Got him!
Finally do get him, but not before he reaches
I was not expecting that at all. Oh, okay.
As he'll stop him with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Oh my God.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Damn.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
He only had a little more acceleration.
54 Mike. Wants to run. They're running.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson.
Damn, that's all right.
Let's go, baby.
Good game, man.
And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy.
Unbelievable
Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
What?
Super Bowl. All right. 3rd time's a charm, baby. 3rd time's a charm.
Did you just run for a touchdown with Jackson?
I almost did.
Yeah.
Van Der Esch isn't that fast in real life, but of course in Madden he is, because he's got +5 speed for morale. I feel good this week, so I'm instantly my 40 times going up 50. Fucking 50 points. I feel good.
Dude,
good this week.
They literally, like with Matt Breida, if I sat him out, they're like, yeah, you can rest him or you can play him, and he'll double XP or something. I was like, oh, I'll just rest him. And they're like, oh, he gets +15 to injury and stamina. I'm like, isn't his stamina already at like 90? Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, good game. And I think Jalen Smith just got another ability. What did you get, baby? Give me Enforcer. Man up. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. I can man him up now. Okay. Hey, it does. He got 93. But he never hit sticks. Kenyon Drake got an upgrade. Good work, Kenyon. Where'd G do? Let's see. +3 to juke. Hold on. 27.
Oh, I can turn my stream off now. My game too cold, made a shiver, but I'm still a hot boy, cool down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him better. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a
The only thing with Montez Sweat is his catching is awful.
Hey, BB.
Oh, really?
Well, Sammy said ready whenever. Hey, can you get a hold of Andy? Just shoot him a text or whatever, just to see. I'm trying to get this shit advanced tonight. Right now? Most of us,
we try to do majority. Ooh, who's Kyle Hall?
He's the new guy that just joined us, the Bengals. One of Matt's friends.
Oh, sweet.
One of Dave's friends. I don't know the kid.
Oh, it's one of Dave's friends. My bad. One of the Dolphins guys' friends. So. Denny's good to go. Sweet. You hear that, Sammy? I know you're on mute or whatever, but... Probably. It's alright.
Probably deserves it.
Yeah. This is self-quarantined right now.
Really?
Did you advance the other week?
5'10" receiver just threw Devin White around like that?
Hey, my contract got extended, so Jesus Christ is here to stay.
Oh, dude, this other league though, I don't know what I'm gonna fucking do. Like, I need O linemen up the wazoo.
Where's Q at? Is Gray still here?
I never saw him leave.
Probably on mute. That sounds like Gray right there. How'd I know? I could tell by your fucking confused breathing. Yeah, that annoying ass confused breath. Figuring it out for the first time. Don't worry, your breathing wasn't as bad as this last Madden game I played.
Which one? Out there? No, go measure it. Probably about 5 feet.
Doesn't fucking matter. It was a beatdown. Um, 38-10. However, wait, was it? Yeah, I think it's 38-10. Probably might have been able to score there at the end if I wasn't just trying to run quarterback draw with Tyree Jackson after I ran an 85-yard draw with Tyree Jackson. He was tired and he fumbled it. But I did see that actually.
God, this... So, can one of you guys tell me if I go 11-4 in this other league, am I going to, or 11?
If are you gonna make the playoffs?
11-5, am I gonna make the playoffs?
It's rough. I don't know. You'll be the third in your division.
Yeah, I know.
Me and Sammy were looking at it earlier. So, you can still make it. So, you are, what, 10-5 right now?
Yeah.
So the Giants are gonna get their division. Oh, I guess so.
Ah! Getting these bullshit ass comebacks every goddamn
Unless
time.
Matt beats the Giants, dude. then I don't know.
Because then then me and Andy would be tied if I were to win.
If you beat Andy, yeah, you'd be tied.
And 1-1. I don't fucking know, man.
Who has the most NFC wins? You would have one more NFC win.
Alright.
Wait, yeah, you would have one more if
I beat Sammy early this season, man.
You would have one more if, because he's an NFC team, obviously. And he would have more division losses than you. But you have to beat him, obviously.
Yeah, I still get to do it, so fun stuff.
Which would pop you up to the 5 seed.
Though these past 2 games, they've been fucking just field goals. Field goal. And it's literally last play, hooks it a streak, and this guy catches it.
But if you lose and Matt wins, then he could take it. Him or the Giants. I guess the Giants would have a loss.
One of us is getting it regardless because we have the divisional win.
Yeah, no, I got that. But whoever, yeah. But the Giants have one less loss than you guys right now, so his would go back. His would go into whoever has more. Basically, Joe, you have to win
to be guaranteed a spot.
Correct.
I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched, and I better get set in.
And then.
Finish them. Mess around with me and I'll finish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the result, I better kill them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. And then when I got a team with me, I get green, I get green.
How the fuck did you clinch a spot? The 2 wild cards are already clinched. It's literally just waiting on this division. What are you waiting on? Oh, because if Bernie wins and Liam loses, then Bernie has the tiebreaker over Liam because we got the 4th one. That's why. Run it up, greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. And that's who plays. Titans, Texans. Bernie versus Liam.
Oh, I don't even have a 1st or 2nd round draft pick because the Saints didn't have one to fucking start the year. Some breed attacks. Like I was looking at like, okay, maybe I can get some pieces and draft some people. And then I saw I don't even have a fucking 2nd round pick, and I'm just like, this is so crazy. Stupid.
I know. We were supposed to play tonight.
He's finishing a 2K game.
He's finishing a 2K game.
And then he said he'd be good to go. Traded him. Texting. And then the winner of that can just play Joey, and then I can advance. I'm going to give everybody, I'm going to put it in the chat right now. Whoever's on, I hope they re-sign their players throughout the fucking year.